What's up, nerd family? Enosh here, just sitting on the front porch, watching the dogs. Watching the dogs out here in the yard, having some fun. But, you know, the other day, this Spaceballs 2 video popped up, and I've been pretty vocal about Josh Gad and everything, and obviously that was a bit that I did here on the show. I really don't have, some bitter hatred for Josh Gad. He was just an easy target that night at 4 in the morning when we were doing the Poindexter Lounge. But I say that because I did stand behind the idea that at this point I really didn't want a Spaceballs 2. It was too long. None of these things ever seemed to pan out, 20, 30, 40 years later. We're trying to do a sequel. But I am pretty excited now, and I'll tell you why. Rick Moranis, that's like literally the entire basis. Yes, Pullman coming back is very cool, and I'm happy about that, obviously, as Lone Star. But Rick Moranis was so important to me to be a part of this. If Rick Moranis had not been a part of this, I would have been very disappointed. And I was already, and that's why I had a negative view of it anyways, was because I already felt that Rick Moranis wasn't going to be a part of it. He's retired. He didn't come back for Ghostbusters, for goodness sake. Why would he come back for Spaceballs? But he did. And so that is great news. And I'm super excited about seeing what they do now with that, even though it's Josh Gad. But, I mean, everybody's back pretty much, I think, who can be. And we'll see where it goes, But what do you think? Were you like me? Were you kind of just like, I'm not really looking forward to a Spaceballs at this point? I just was like, let it be its own thing. It's okay for a movie not to have a sequel. It's okay for it to stand on its own. And I think Spaceballs does that. Do they really have a story 40 years later? We'll see. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.